All right, guys. I hope everybody's doing well today, as usual.
I hope everybody.
I'm going to take a minute to share the live G Black. It's good to have you in the room, G Black. So good to have you on here. If you guys would share the live for me, that would be fantastic. Dude, how you doing, man? And Wyatt, 5 stars. Good to see you too. It's good to see everybody. Guys, I'm going to go over some comics that I pulled out of my collection. Dude, I'm doing great today. I'm doing fantastic today, I must say. So far. So far. Um, I'm hoping it's going to be a good day. That's my plan anyway. My plan. Well, my plan is to have a good day every day, but sometimes people um, try to mess that up. But I appreciate you, dude. I appreciate you, man. That's really, really, really good to hear. Very inspirational, motivational, all that good stuff. But that's why I keep doing what I'm doing. And hopefully your art's doing well. You're still doing your art stuff, right? I sure hope so. Oh, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Guys, if you haven't had a chance to go see this guy's artwork, check out his page, give him a follow. He's a very talented individual. Just check out his stuff. Even if you don't follow, hopefully you will. Check out his stuff. Mess, is good to see you. And you're welcome, dude. You're welcome. I do believe in community, and we all have to support each other. Oh, it's hard. I know it's hard, dude. It's hard for me too. So I get it. I get it for sure. I get it. But as long as you're trying, that's all that matters, man. Just don't give up. Don't give up. There are going to be people who want you to give up. Don't let them take it from you. Okay? Seriously. There are going to be people who try to make you give up. Don't let them take it. All right, guys. I found some interesting stuff in my old collection. Um, I put out one of my well, not that old. I put out one of my boxes. I'm not from the shop, but from my house. And I found some stuff that I thought was very interesting. And so I'm going to start showing that in a minute. But first, if I could get you guys to share the live for me. And I'm going to get some more people in the room so they can enjoy this stuff too. And I'm going to do the same. All right, I just shared it with a couple of people. Mess, is good to have you in the room, man. Now I've got a lot more things I want to go through in those boxes, but I just picked out a couple of things um, that are of interest. Grind, how are you? All right, so I'm going to go through some of this stuff, guys. I keep saying that, but I haven't started yet. Again, I was waiting for some more people to come in, but actually, I might have to continue waiting because I don't know if anybody's in here. Actually, 101, how you doing, guys? I'm going to do one more share to get some people in the room. If you guys would do the same, that would be awesome. I'm going to do one more share to get some people in the room. Wait, did I put it to my story? Oh, I did put it to my story, so we're good on that. Just a few more people in the room, guys. So bear with me. Trying to find all of my comic people, because I do have people on here who aren't really into comics, but they just like stopping by. Okay, JP, how are you? Okay, so just a couple of things I found in my stash, guys. Um, and this is one of them, where Iron Man fights the Hulk. And I haven't looked at this issue in forever. The Hulkbuster is in here. The Hulkbuster armor is in here. And this is also when, um, excuse me, this is also when the Hulk had Bruce Banner's intelligence. So that's very interesting. I found this trade paperback of Silver Surfer. So that's in there. I don't even remember buying this one, but it was a thing, I guess. And I found a bunch of Catwoman. The reason I pulled these is because I got a couple of people on here who like Catwoman, and they claim that Catwoman is better than Black Cat, which I disagree. But but just a couple of things like this Catwoman, Flash, Blue Beat or Blue Devil showcase. That was cool. This Contagion storyline with Catwoman was really cool. Let me see if I can find a few significant ones. Catwoman Year Two. There's a couple of those. Another Catwoman Year Two. Carter, how are you? Thank you for the rose, Carter. Appreciate that. I appreciate you, man. Here's another Catwoman where she's fighting two other cat people. Here's a Catwoman with this awesome Two-Face cover. I'm just gonna go through a couple of Catwoman if I think it's got an awesome cover. This is the Catwoman costume that I like, by the way. I don't like that newer one, but this one was pretty cool. He's fighting the Huntress. Oh, this is pretty cool. That's the big hat Catwoman. And oh, the Scarecrow cover. Really cool. I don't know how many times I'm going to say cool, but it's cool if I say cool. There you go. Catwoman and Robin. And I don't know who all those people are, but this one looks pretty cool too. All right, so that's all the Catwoman stuff, I think. Laid back, how are you, man? So yeah, I pulled those Catwoman comics because there are a couple of people who are interested in Catwoman, and as you guys know, I try to get you guys stuff that you like. I try to show things that you guys like. All right, let's look through a few more things that I pulled out of some of my back issue boxes. I've got this Wolverine 95 annual. This thing is thick, by the way. But the 95 annual, this awesome Wolverine might be number 2. And actually, this is a fold out cover. Not a fold out, but a wraparound cover, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. You've got that wraparound cover. That's pretty good. Thank you for liking the live laid back. Appreciate you, brother. Iron Man 291, back to back with War Machine. And this is one that I found hidden in the crevice of my long. This 72 big page annual. I don't know which annual this is. Annual 1 of The Amazing Spider-Man. I did not see you, Hunter, but how are you? I see you now. And Ryan, I see you as well. Good to have you guys in the room. In fact, I'm probably going to need my glasses on because, fortunately, diabetes takes away your eyesight. How do you gift stuff? I think there is a gift, like if you click the 3 thing at the bottom, maybe it might show you how to do live gifts. Like if you click the 3 dots at the bottom or something like that. We've got this Invincible Iron Man number 74. This thing is on its last leg, but it looks awesome for an old comic book. I had one of my regular customers come by today and out of nowhere just give me an old Avengers comic book. I don't know what I did with it. Wait, is that it? Hang on. No, that was not it. But it was really nice. He just came out of nowhere. He was like, "Do you want this?" After showing it to me, and I'm like, "Well, are you giving it to me?" He was like, "Sure, yeah, because you helped me get my stuff, so I wanted to give something for you." I love when people do that. That's what motivates me to do good things for other people when people pay it forward. So thank you guys for that, for being such an awesome audience. We've got Iron Fist number 12. This is also old school. And Hunter, to be honest, I'm not sure how it should show. It should show like what each gift is worth. I'm not exactly sure how to do it either, to be honest. Mr. Soto, how are you? Anybody want to help Hunter out because I'm not sure. Um, I'm not sure how to do all that stuff either. I come on here to entertain you guys. Here's another awesome comic that I found. This is a king size special, number 3, which is pretty awesome. This Green Arrow, Brightest Day, number 1. And I found a few Luke Cages, so I'm going to show these just in succession real quick. Starting with number 2, but they're not in order, of course, and I don't have all of them. There we go. But I'll show you the ones I have in order. This is a pretty cool series. I think, Ethan, I went once a long time ago. I think so, but I haven't been recently. Which one? How much is which one laid back? If you're talking about the ones I just pulled out, I don't know yet because I just found them last night. So I'm not sure. PJ, how's it going? Oh, the Hulk Spider-Man one? Yeah, I'm not sure yet, man. I can. I have to check. I know it's a number 3 king size special. If you're talking about that one, I have to look it up. So whenever I do a back issue box tour of old stuff that I haven't been through already, it'll take me some time to look it up. And Hunter sent a gift. Thank you, Hunter. I appreciate it. I'm gonna pin that up to the top. NET, thank you for stopping by as well. All right, so we've got cage number 2, number 6 that might be. Hunter with the Galaxy. Thank you, Hunter. Hunter with the Galaxy. I'm definitely going to pin this one. Everybody put W Hunter in the chat for me, please. That was nice of you, Hunter. Somebody put W Hunter in the chat for me, please, if you would. I know we don't have that many people in here right now. There you go. Thank you, Layback. Thank you for supporting him. And Hunter with more gifts. I appreciate you guys. Cage and Hulk. Hunter with all that support. Hunter, you're going to end up taking that number 1 gift spot, and you did it. Hunter with the number 1 gift badge. Thank you again, Hunter. All right, here's another cage. And another one. And another one. And another one. Oh, that's not a cage. Sorry, that's Wolverine Captain America. That's just as cool. And we've got this Marvel team up with Spider-Man. And Layback, I can look at that later. And every little bit helps, Hunter. I don't care if it's just a rose, which is like a half of a penny. I don't care what people give. Just the thought of giving, um, I appreciate always. And it will help. So thank you very much. Wolverine and the Punisher. So let me pin those up as well. I think when I pin something else, it takes out the other one. But when people are putting stuff up, I like to show everything that they put up. So thank you again. And let me see what else I got to show you guys. I got this Bizarro number 1. Batmite number 1. Hanan, the last Padawan, number one. A lot of number ones in this one. We've got Empire of the Dead, number one. And Hunter with the 100 Roses. Thank you, Hunter. Again, we've got Vampire Diaries, number one. And I'm going to have to do some research on all of these because I pulled these out of my collection, my personal collection, and I have no idea how much they're worth. But I know some of them are really cool. Some of them are not in the best condition. This is X-Men, the Uncanny X-Men number 238. I think this is the first appearance of Genosha. This is the first appearance or either mention of Genosha. Miguel, thank you for coming in. And with the new title, Gifter of Rose. That means you've given more roses than anyone else in my life, Hunter. So congratulations on that. And thank you for that as well. Now I got to pin that one up. Sweet. And when I put this up, Hunter and everybody else, I try to highlight when people do good things like this, I try to highlight it, give you some recognition and appreciation. So thank you. The Uncanny X-Men number 288. I think this is the very next issue of the first appearance of Bishop. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, no, it's not the very next issue. My bad. But I do have the first appearance of Bishop. Right there. Hunter sending in the finger hearts. Thank you again, Hunter. Hunter is on it today. Hunter is pouring out his heart. I appreciate you, Hunter. This is X-Men number 212. This is round one, Wolverine versus Sabretooth. I'm going to take this one out of this raggedy sleeve and eventually put this one in a new sleeve. I don't want to subject you guys to that raggedy sleeve, but this is the Uncanny X-Men number 300. Number 300. 29 finger hearts from Hunter. Thank you again, Hunter. Somebody put W Hunter in the chat again. X-Men number 18 with a mega red. This is part of the Dark Phoenix saga, but this one is a little worn. So if I do decide to sell this one, it will be taken off because of the condition. But this is part of the Dark Phoenix saga. And Jabez also sending finger hearts. Thank you, Jabez. And thank you for following Jabez with that number 2 creator badge right behind Official Hunter. Holy smokes. I don't even know what that was, but that was awesome. That was awesome. Laid back sent a Panther Paws. Thank you for that Panther Paws laid back. That was really cool. That's the first time I've seen that one. That is really cool. Thank you, laid back. Somebody give a W for laid back and with the hat and mustache. Thank you again, laid back. I'm going to wait a minute to put that hat and mustache up so it doesn't overshadow the Panther Paws. That Panther Paws was awesome, dude. I can't wait to, not to take away anything else that people are sending. Oh, Hunter also sent the hat and mustache. Thank you, Hunter. Thank you, Official Hunter. Sometimes I don't see it, Hunter. If it happens when I'm looking down. Don't take it personally. I give you props whenever I see it. So thank you both for the hat and mustache. I appreciate you. I want to make sure he got that recognition, and you got it, Hunter. Thank you both. Comics, how's it going? Comics, we got two people in here giving some awesome gifts. I know you don't mind putting a W for these guys. If you can put a W for Official Hunter, put a W for um, Laid Back Nate, and put a W for Jabez. How you doing, Comics? Comics, I got a couple of things you might like to see um, in here as well. This is the Uncanny X-Men number 322. And I like this issue. If this is the issue, I think it is. The title is Who Stopped the Juggernaut? I'll show you it in just a moment. I want to make sure this is the right one. Okay, yeah, this is the one I thought it is. Brandon, how's it going, Brandon? Guys, this issue is an awesome issue. This is when Onslaught sent his minions after the Juggernaut, and Juggernaut was so afraid that he ran to the X-Men to help. And the X-Men thought he was attacking, so they started attacking him, but he was in fear of his life. And if you don't know why that's significant, let me tell you, the Juggernaut ain't afraid of nobody. He's afraid of no one. So the fact that he ran to the X-Men to hide or to get them to help him or hide him is significant. This story is pretty awesome. How you doing, Emma? Emma says she loves that cover Onslaught was such an underrated event. Yes, it is. Brandon says, why are you showing comic books? Because I own a comic shop, Brandon. I own a comic shop. I don't know, but you don't have to respond to it, though. And thank you for that Night Star laid back. Brendan, here, let me help you out, bud. Let me help you out. I'm just going to block you. That way you don't have to worry about it ever again. There you go. Problem solved. Thank you for that, Hunter. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. Laid back with the hand heart and the Night Star. You guys are putting up gifts I ain't never even seen. So those of you who are gifting, I appreciate you so much. Emma, you're right. That Onslaught series, that Onslaught storyline is highly underrated. Highly underrated. I also got a what if. What if Storm of the X-Men have remained a thief? I don't think I did add you to the live. I What do you mean add you to the live? You mean like as a guest, or you mean like invites? I might have sent an invite. I'm not sure. I might have sent you an invite. The Dark Phoenix. I probably didn't do that on purpose. I don't usually bring people up on like for like to be like on this part. But I might have sent you an invite to come to the live though. Absolutely, that's what I'm here for. But this is part of the Dark Phoenix saga. This book has been through some stuff. This is part of the Dark Phoenix saga, so that's significant. I also have what if the X-Men had died on their first mission? That's another what if, also a significant um, what if comic. Thank you for that heart me, Hunter. I would have to say yes. Layback, this is the most gifts I've ever gotten on one live stream. Absolutely. So thank you guys for that so much. Hunter got the number six fan badge. Congratulations on that, Hunter, and thank you. That X-Men orange cover. This one's been through some stuff. You can see the wrinkles, but it's a what if. What if comics are pretty cool, guys. If you've not read a what if comic before, these are pretty cool. Hunter with the goat. Hunter with 3 of the goats. I appreciate you, Hunter. More than you know, dude. More than you know. I'll be sure to give you guys some shout out recognition when I post the video on my live and on my YouTube. I'll be sure to give you guys a shout out for sure. Like I said, when people do good things for me, I appreciate them and try to do good things back. So thank you guys again. Okay, I've got some Incredible Hulks in here. I remember one you guys asking about Incredible Hulk the other day, so I found a couple more. We've got the Incredible Hulk 359, Wolverine, the Thing, and the Abomination. That's the Gray Hulk, by the way. The Gray Hulk was a little bit, he's a little bit weaker than the Green Hulk, in case you guys didn't know that, but just a little bit weaker than the Green Hulk. But that was his when Hulk was first created. He was originally gray. Oh, the one with the Phoenix on it. Let me see if I see which one you're talking about. G Black. I think I know which one you're talking about. This one? Yeah, that is a pretty cool cover. I wish it was in better condition, but it's still cool. We've got this Incredible Hulk with Samson, Doc Samson in it, and Captain America trying to stop the Hulk. It ain't happening, guys. The Hulk is a bad A, and there ain't no stopping him. Now here's an old school Hulk of the 60-cent variety. This is really cool. Laidback just sent something I've never seen before. Laidback sent the drummer hamster. I didn't even know that was a thing. Everybody put W Nate in there. Thank you, Hunter. Thank you for supporting him or appreciating him. I encourage everybody to appreciate and support each other. I'm not just on here. What the heck? What is that, Super Dad? Thank you, Nate, for another awesome, awesome gift that I've not even seen before. Again, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Here's another Incredible Hulk versus Doctor Strange, no less. This is an Incredible Hulk when he got Dr. Bruce Banner's mind, but everybody kept considering him a monster still. So they're trying to convince society to forgive him for his monstrous rampage and now consider him legit as the Hulk, a bona fide superhero. That was 278, and in 279, he got what he was wanting. He got what he was wanting. I cannot keep up with you guys' gifts, so thank you guys again. Camden, how you doing, Camden? Nate with the 51 roses. trying to catch up with some people. I appreciate all of you. Born within Chrome. Which one did you have? Born within Chrome. Well, first of all, I'm definitely not gonna complain, but like I said, it's always appreciated. Um, some people don't understand how much goes into like live streams and like auctions and stuff like that. Guys, I do a lot of preparation stuff. And I don't just do it for the gifts, even though I appreciate the gifts. I do it to because I like when people get on here and you talk about comics and you talk about like comic related stuff, like action figures and stuff like that. And because most people who do have a passion for it, and passion is awesome to me. So I appreciate it. Do I like modern comics also? I absolutely. I like modern comics as well. I like comics in general. Laid back means, you know, I wouldn't say free comics, but I can definitely send you a free comic or a couple. Um, but I always give discounts, laid back. I always give discounts. Comics will tell you that I always give discounts. Here is a convergence. In fact, I have back issue boxes here that are on display in my store. Most of those comics I give 20% discounts on. If you are a regular customer or you regularly come to my live stream, even for new comics, I give 10% discounts on. So I always give discounts. Here's another Catwoman, Catwoman number 60. I went to a Comic Con recent and got a Scott Snyder signing of My Absolute Batman. Oh, awesome, man. Was it the latest one? Because the latest one, dude, is no joke. Check out this Catwoman cover, by the way. That's awesome. That's an awesome Catwoman cover. I already enjoy them laid back, and I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support. You made my day, dude. You had the 21, number 16, 21. That's the one, dude. That's the one I'm talking about. That comic is absolutely amazing. Appreciate you, laid back. You enjoy the rest of your weekend, man. That was a Plastic Man Convergence. Plastic Man and Swamp Thing comics. It was Plastic Man and Swamp Thing. Here's another Catwoman from No Man's Land. I've got so many Convergence comics. Comics. You have no idea. I've got a lot of Convergence comics. There's another Catwoman. The Calm Before the Storm. I've got several of these Catwoman comics, by the way. That I'm just several more because I showed some earlier. But I am going to just briefly scan through these. All right. No worries, dude. I appreciate you joining in, and I appreciate you liking the live stream and following. If that's all you can do, then that's all you can do. You know, every little bit helps. Everything helps. Charles, thank you for stopping in. Here's some Catwoman comics. There's an annual. There's an Elseworlds. There's another year two. I think I had one of those earlier. And I think that last one was the first one. Yeah. All right. So there's a few Catwoman comics. I do have a whatnot. I just did my first one last week. Well, my first one after a long time. I'm going to try to do another one on tomorrow, actually. So I'm going to do one tomorrow. I'll probably do one at about 6 or 7 tomorrow. I have it scheduled. But in my bio, I think there's a whatnot link if you want to stop in. And so I'm going to do one on Sunday, and I'll probably do another one late night Sunday, like maybe at 1 o'clock also. All right, so stop by if you like. I appreciate you. Charles, or not Charles, Clueless, thank you for joining in. Here's an Archie versus Predator, of all things. This is number 1. I think I showed a number 2 a couple of days ago. We've got Thor number 1. Every Thor that's been, that I know of anyway. Secret Wars number 1. In fact, Born. When I finish this live stream, I am going to start preparing for that auction. So I got a lot of stuff, dude. If you only knew. If you only knew. All right, Avengers Versus number 1. Comic says I have Superman Convergence 1 and 2, where Lois Lane gave birth to Superboy. Oh wow! I don't know if I have that one. I have to check, man. I appreciate you, Born. Thank you so much. I have to check on that one. Comics. Wow. Thank you for letting me know that. Here's a Multiversity number 2. I think I have a number 1 somewhere. I don't know if it's in this box though. Here's an old school Cyclops number 1, not the new ones that recently just started back up, but number 1, the old school one. Squadron Sinister number 1. I want to actually read this one. Comics, thank you for letting me know about that key, dude. That's helpful. Now I'm going to look for it. Here's a Convergent Speed Force number 2. Star Wars Kanan, the Last Padawan. Ghostbusters Get Real number 1, of all things. Oh boy. I hope this don't get me restricted. It shouldn't get me restricted, but this is Red Riding Hood 10th anniversary one shot. Some of these I'm going to wait till the end of the stream to show so I don't get any kind of restrictions, even though they are closed. Mega Man Worlds United, number 1. Batman Detective Endgame. Harley Quinn and, oh boy, let me, hold on. Harley Quinn and Power Girl, number 1. Definitely had to cover that up. JLA, number 1. Wolverine Along Came Juggernaut. Here's one that I know a couple of people would be interested in. This is regular show number 1. Cage and Iron Fist number 12. I like that cover. I like that artwork. Cage and Iron Fist. They make a good team, by the way. The old school comics with them was awesome. Convergence, Catwoman #1. Star Wars Darth Vader #5. Batman Arkham. I can't remember if this is based off of the video game. I think it is, but I'm not 100% sure. I believe you will get restricted. I hope not. Me too, man. I hope not. Ant-Man. Ant-Man variant #1. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it, comics. What's my Grail comic? Probably Avengers #1. The 1963 Avengers #1. Um, Ultron Forever Avengers. I can't show this one. God dang it. Wonder Woman, Lego Wonder Woman, by the way. I love this cover, dude. I freaking love this cover. This is Seasons End Swamp Thing. This is, I'm going to turn it horizontal in a minute because I love this cover with all these different variations of Swamp Thing. That is such a cool cover. Such a cool cover. Yours either Batman and Spider-Man or Wolverine 8. In comics, it looked like we made it, dude. Those are some good. I hope you find those, man. Oh wait, do you mean you already have those? If you don't already have them, I hope you find them because that's awesome. Those are some good ones. Batman #1. I had an Amazing Spider-Man #1, but I sold it, and that's part of how I opened up my shop. V-Man, welcome V-Man. It's good to see you. Absolutely great to see you. This is Darth Vader. I know, right, comics? Oh, I got you. Now, if you're talking about the one I want, I thought you were talking about what I had already. It was a grill that I wanted that I got. But if you're talking about one that I want, a grill that I want, um, oof. Well, why not? Detective Comics #1. That would be the ultimate grill. Detective Comics #1, or whatever the first appearance of Batman was. Wasn't it Detective Comics 1? Whichever Detective Comics it was. Twilight Zone #1. Godzilla, Rulers of the Earth. I bet V-Man could tell me. You have an Amazing Spider-Man 300 though. Nice, nice, very nice. Jackie joined in. Um, Love Lab ASAP joined in. Thank you guys. This is a Scotty Young Ant-Man #1 variant. Oh, love it, love it. And let me put that to the side. Darth Vader #4. Excuse me, and check this out, guys. Excuse me again. This is old. I'm going to put this on a better sleeve too. Check this, Detective Comics #442. Check that out. Detective Comics 442. Pure awesomeness. I'm going to put these to the side. JLA #1. And here, let me do this. Oz, Reign of the Witch. Ugh. Excuse me. Excuse me. Guys, I appreciate you helping this live stream go very smoothly. Those of you who are in here, I appreciate everybody who did all the gifts. That is a very special, and I'm very appreciative. Oh, Born, you have the Spider-Man crawling out of the grave. Oh, man. Did he fight Taskmaster in that one? I can't remember. But that's awesome, though. That's also awesome. For those of you who know who this is, I have a Guyver comic. Guyver was one of the first animes that I watched when I was living in California, when I really started watching anime. G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero versus Python Patrol. Ha! I even have a Bartman #1 and Radioactive Man #1. Imagine that. Oh, Craven, that's right. You're right. It was Craven. You're absolutely right. And who is it? Who is it? DC Fan. I don't know if DC Fan is in here, but Matthias, thank you for stopping by as well. Jaslyn, good to see everybody. Impulse Bart Saves the Universe. DC Fan, one of my regular viewers, followers, he likes Impulse, so I pulled those for him when I saw them, so maybe he'll look at this later. Another Impulse. And for some reason, my camera zoomed in on me, but that's okay. Let's see if I can get it to push back. I cannot get it to push back on YouTube. That's okay. Well, one more try. Okay, 2 more tries, because that one brought it closer. All right, that'll have to do. All right, Impulse, Agent of the Bat. Comics got his Holy Grail Superman family. Lois Lane 106, where she became black. Oh my gosh, dude. I forgot about that comic. I completely forgot about that comic. That's one I definitely don't have. Superman Family 106. Superman Family Lois Lane 106. I definitely don't have that one. Born, I appreciate you, man. You're always welcome. We love talking about comics and trying to keep it positive on here. I promise you, you'll have a good time. So thank you for stopping by. And help spread the word if you would. And if there's any comics that you like, let me know, and I try to get stuff like that on my live stream. I'll check it out, comics. Oh, by the way, for those of you who didn't get a chance to wish him happy birthday, yesterday was Comics God's birthday. So if you would wish him a very happy birthday. He is young, and actually I don't know how old he is, but Comics, I didn't even know when you were on my live stream yesterday that was your birthday. My apologies. I don't always get to go through and check out people's pages, but you know, like I say, here's to celebrating another wonderful year of your life, man. I appreciate you and happy birthday. All right, Impulse #4. And guys, don't hesitate to let me know when your birthday is, because I'll give you a shout out for sure. Anytime we can make it another year. Anytime we can make it another year, guys, it's a celebration these days. If you can make it another year, it's a celebration. It's a celebration anyway, but you know what I mean. Wolverine side by side with Captain America. Awesomeness. Oh, oh, Elektra and Bone Claw Wolverine. Tell me that's not an awesome cover. Tell me That's not an awesome cover. Wolverine and Bone Claw Wolverine versus Elektra. Hold on, I gotta look through this real quick. Dude, Bone Claw Wolverine. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they do actually fight for a little bit. Yeah, they fight. Yeah, they fight. Oh boy, do they fight. Okay. Okay, I'm going to have to put that in the auction. Wolverine Battlegrounds. Who is he fighting? Wolverine Battlegrounds. I don't know who he's fighting in this one. It looks like, I don't know who that looks like. He's fighting somebody though. He's fighting somebody. Wolverine 99 Annual with Deadpool on the cover. I've got a number 2 of the Phantom. That's old school. I have She-Cat. She-Cat is pretty cool. And if those of you who are video game enthusiasts, I didn't forget about you either. I'm going to show you guys the inside of this. All right. I'm going to show you the inside of this. I wish I had more of these, but this is Devil May Cry. Dude, I remember Devil May Cry. She-Cat is awesome, dude. She-Cat is freaking awesome. But I remember playing number 1 of this on PlayStation, I believe it was, and it blew my freaking mind. It blew my mind. That game was so revolutionary. But I'm going to let you see the artwork inside. I want you to see the artwork inside of this. Here. Look at that artwork. Oh my gosh. It's just freaking awesome. The artwork is amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right, I've got Predator versus X. I have another regular customer who likes this one, who likes Predator, so I'll pull that for him. Oh, absolutely, Kay. Absolutely. Absolutely. And thank you for joining in, by the way. All right, The Punisher and Painkiller Jane number 1. Dude, I literally want to find a copy of number 1 of Devil May Cry, and I will play that thing until I beat it again. I will play the mess out of it. I'm so glad I went to look back in my old boxes. I'm going to have to put these in new sleeves as well. But I want to show you guys these. This, guys, when I tell you that, oh shoot, there's a comic I want to show you that I put aside. But when I tell you guys that I read these books so many times, that doesn't even do it justice. I'm surprised that these are still intact. But these are, I can't remember if it's a 3-issue limited or a 4-issue limited. I think it's a 3-issue limited. But these comics is what really sealed the deal for me on comic books when I was a kid. Marvel Superheroes, Contest of the Champions. Dude. Contest of the Champions. Oh my gosh. This book, this story blew my mind. So you've read it, Born. Oh man, dude. Isaiah, thank you for joining in. I love this storyline. Oh my gosh, people. I love that storyline so much. And if you haven't read it, I don't know how I got a restriction from that. I got some kind of a restriction from that somehow. Um, I'll restrict it for 10 minutes. I think they thought I was trying to sell something, but I don't know why they're restricting me and they won't let me have a TikTok live. But anyway, a TikTok shop. Here's Justice League number 200. This old school Justice League is what I like. This one has some damage on the corner right here, but the book is intact otherwise. But this is the old school Justice League that I like. Everybody. It's got everybody. All right, here is Justice League 234. I pulled this one because I wasn't sure if this was the first appearance of Vixen, just because of the way they introduced her. Vixen, she means to make the bad guys cringe. Comics. Do you know? Actually, I can look it up real quick. Let me see if this is the first appearance of Vixen. Bear with me if you would. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. I'm still here. G Black, how are you, man? I'm still here, Born. Did something happen? Thank you for that heart me, G Black. I appreciate you. Let me see if this was the first appearance of Vixen. As soon as my searcher thingy will come up. Here we go. Let's see what survey says. Okay, no, this is not the first appearance. All right, so that's not the first appearance. That's okay, though. Still awesome. Still cool. Then I've got this old school Justice League, number 229. Oh, you're talking about with the live? I got a restriction somehow. They said that I was promoting a brand or something. I was restricted because of some content that it wasn't like a it wasn't for sexually explicit content like they try to get me with in the past, but this one was like I had to put content disclosure and that I was promoting a brand, or I had to put stuff in my shop. So I guess they thought I was trying to sell it right here on TikTok. They always do that stuff sometimes. Marvel Knights, The Incredible Hulk. Look at that. Whew. Look at that. Holy smokes. Now this one, let me tell you people, good gracious. Check this out. Daredevil and Batman. Daredevil and Batman. And I love the artwork in this one as well. Love it. Yeah, no worries. It just restricted me for 10 minutes. But I'm almost done anyway because I got to start preparing for the auction tomorrow. I might, if I get enough stuff done, I might do a pop-up auction tonight. It depends. Depends on what I can get done. It's a lot of work trying to put stuff up for auctions and whatnot, guys. I wish it was simple. I wish the process was simple, but it's not quite as simple. Because I got to put pictures up. I got to put some information up about it. So it's a little bit of a tedious process, but it's worth it when you talk to people and build your audience to get to know people. It's well worth it. This Batman Detective Comics number 700 in this incredibly crazy sleeve. Born, it was a pleasure, dude. It was really good to meet you, and I appreciate your support, man. You're always welcome back. All right, always. Thank you. Tales to Astonish featuring the Hulk, Wasp, and Hank Pym. Here's another Incredible Hulk. Another Incredible Hulk. An annual Incredible Hulk. Here is a Hulk Possessed. Boy, he got a 15-pack. Good Lord. Here's an X Factor Inferno. Thank you for liking the live, G Black. X-Men Classic, Storm versus Cyclops. Not in the best of conditions. From the pages of Black Sun, X-Men Magic, number 1. I don't even think I've read this one, but the artwork looks good. But anyway, I'm going to have to cover some things up. Magic, number 1. The Uncanny X-Men 306. $245. I don't know why I pulled this one. X-Men Unlimited number 4. These aren't in the best of conditions, but you know, it is what it is. Inferno 38. Comics, you remember She-Cat? Well, how about She-Bat? Awesome stuff. She-Cat and G-Black are both in black and white. And I think they ended up on a team together. And I forget what the team was called. I'm pretty sure they almost ended up on a team, or they did end up on a team. All right, and we've got X Factor. I don't know if that's the first appearance of Wild Child or not. Inferno, number 37. I like this comic, Eclipso number 1, just because of this little diamond or gem that they posted on his eye that they glued on. Hambone just picked up Uncanny X-Men 141 and 142. Very nice. Nice, Hambone. Awesome. Did you, hopefully you got a good deal on those. Yes, they are a highly sought after couple of comics. So I hope you got a good deal. That's awesome, though. Scorpion versus the Shroud. Soviet Super Soldiers number 1. I definitely cannot show this one. Can't show that one. Sorry, guys. Can't show that one. Galactus the Devourer number 3. Now this has been opened, but this is a collector's edition of Icon. And it says it has all this stuff in it, but I can't remember if this is my copy or if this is a copy I got off of someone. So I don't know if all that stuff is still in it. It could very well be. It could very well be. I don't want to take it out to find out. This is Hardware Collector's Edition. This one is still sealed, so it should have all of the stuff in it. 200 for both. That ain't too bad. Not for that haul. That's not too bad. All right, Hellcat with a different costume on, by the way. And then, let me see if I can find the one of the ones I saved for last, just because it's of its sheer uniqueness. And I got to do some research on this one. Let me see if I can find what I did with it. Of course. Huh. I'm not exactly sure where I put it, but let me look real quick, because I'm telling you, if that comic is as unique as I think it is, then it's going to be awesome. So let's see if I can find it. You want that Icon Comics? And Comics and G Black. Both of you might have missed this one, but look what I found. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Let me see if I can find the comic that I'm looking for. Please let me find that comic. It can't be too far. So that's a good thing. Yeah, number 2 too, dude. I don't know if you saw the Luke Cages I went through. Those were awesome. Come on, please let me find this comic. There ain't no way that I just put this somewhere without. Let me see if I can find it in this other stack. I really want you guys to see this comic. You didn't see the Luke Cage? Oh, dude. Let me see if I can find that too. Here's one of the Luke Cages with the awesome artwork. That's one of them. And there's definitely more. Bear with me, guys. Officially Hunter, welcome back. Guys, you weren't in here before, but Hunter gave a lot of gifts today. He gave a lot of gifts for in support. So everybody put W Hunter in the chat if you would. This is the one I was talking about. I've seen the green ones. Thank you, G Black. I've seen the green ones, the green foil, And I have one blue foil that's supposedly rare, but I've never seen a green and blue foil. If anybody else has seen a green and blue foil, or not foil, a hologram, I've never seen a green and blue one. I know the blue one is rare, so I'm wondering if this green and blue one is rare. If anybody has seen this one, let me know. Let me know. All right. I'm almost done. You never seen that one either, G Black? I never even heard of it, to be honest. So I'm hoping it's worth something. Hoping. All right, here are my cages. Here are my little cages, or cages. All right. There's number 2 of cage. So I said Luke Cage, I think, but this is just the cage. Cage, not Luke Cage. So these aren't the super old school ones. Me too, guys. I'm going to have to look it up as soon as I'm done. Is that Killmonger? I don't know if that's Killmonger or not. Thank you, G Black. Thank you for liking the live, Hunter. And I think that might be all the cages. Yeah, that's all the cages. All right. So I got some work to do, guys, to prepare. Hopefully be able to sell some comics. But I appreciate everybody coming in and making this awesome. Thanks to who was it? Hunter and Official Hunter. I know G Black gave a couple of gifts. Everybody else who gave a couple of gifts. Laid Back Nate gave several gifts. Because of all of you guys, this is the most gifts I've ever had on one live stream ever. And so I know I ain't been doing it that long, but still, that's quite an accomplishment. And you guys know how appreciative I am. So thank you guys very much. That means a lot to me. And it definitely makes up for a lot. So thank you so much. But I got to go, guys. And, love you guys to death as always. I'll try to be on later again. Until next time, though, as always, you guys know the drill. Stay safe. Stay awesome. This is Scav here on Scavenger's Hunt. The game over. I love and appreciate you guys. I'm out.